to SFS Media. We are a world-class enterprise HSM middleware provider, focusing on helping broadcasters and content creators manage the storage and movement of one of their most valuable assets, their content. In this series, we examine some of the various aspects of the HSM middleware. This video will focus on managing some of the more administrative functions of the SFArchive, which can all be administered from their respective tabs. Servers. The Server tab provides an overview of the nodes used in your deployment. Each server is independently listed along with its state and status for various duties within the architecture. If a node is active in any aspect of the archive, it will be shown here. Enabling or disabling a server is done with a single mouse click. The SFArchive application's automated failover feature seamlessly shifts the duties of a failed node to the surviving nodes. Groups. We at SFS Media highly recommend organizing the archive into groups. Most content creators or broadcasters will have natural delineations in the content. The name of a show, a project, a season, or the type of content are all natural categories that could be used in your group management strategy. On the Groups page, we see the group's name with the number of volumes of content in that group listed beside the name. The total amount of storage capacity and how much is free to use within each group are shown in the first two columns. The read, write, priority, and limits fields are all editable. Toggling the Auto Add button will automatically add volumes to the group as additional storage is needed. It is possible to restrict the changer usage for specified groups if required. Volume information is easily retrieved, showing the number of volumes and the total capacity available. The amount of capacity in each volume is listed, along with a description of the volume. Adding additional volumes can be done via the Auto Add button or manually with the Add Volume button. In this window, selecting a single or multiple volumes is quickly done. Should a group deletion be required, the rightmost trash can icon will provide a final verification of intent before completing the deletion. Volumes. The Volumes tab houses a centralized management section. Similar to other sections of the UI, the columns are searchable and filterable. In the case of an LTO library, this section lists the tape's barcode, which group it belongs to, how large it is, how much is free to use, whether it is enabled, read-only, or disabled, what changer it is in, which version of LTO it is, and which system it is residing in for architectures with multiple libraries. The Detail button will reveal the volume's contents, including a description of the assets, when they were created, how large they are, how many files are in each asset, when they were completed, and by what part of the system. Formatting a tape is done with the button on the far right. Format execution will require a verification step informing the user of the amount of content that will be lost due to this action, should there be anything currently on the volume. Drive management has its own subsection in the SFArchive UI. All drives used by the archive are listed along with their current status. The drive's status can be changed using a drop-down menu of enabled, read-only, and disabled options. If drive maintenance is required, selecting disabled will take the drive offline while it is worked on. Technical data for the drives is listed, such as the type, serial number, changer it is in, volume currently loaded in it, node presently using it, its mount point, and whether it is mounted or not. The button on the far right is used for ejecting a drive.